Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Good to see you all. Hope you've all been well. Another full day of eating video. Today, we're doing a few more complex meals actually. Multiple ingredients in the same meal. So yeah, let's get to it. Right up, first meal, we've got some burgers. Now, I haven't made these in a while, so may not go too well. Preheat the pan. Alrighty, so we got about 200 grams mince. But before that, let's get the bacon on the grill. Okay, couple slices of bacon on first. Now this might be a very unpopular opinion, but I actually prefer my bacon like on the less cooked side. A lot of people like crispy bacon, but I don't know. I think it's better not too crispy, you know? Forgot to mention, another part of this meal, got a singular lamb chop. Take the bacon off, get the patties on. The biggest problem with bacon is that 99% of them are just filled with garbage ingredients. This one here is naturally cured and smoked pork, 99%, and then just a bit of sea salt and brown sugar. So it's, basically as clean as you're going to get. Where I'm from in New Zealand, this is the cleanest bacon you can possibly get. All the other brands have like 20 different ingredients. Some of them are like 80% pork, meaning 20% of the bacon for many brands is not bacon. I don't know how it works. It's almost impressive how they can make it. So 20% of it is other stuff, and you can't notice it. If it wasn't so unethical and poisoning humanity, I'd almost be impressed. Now, I have a trip away this weekend, but starting next week, I'm going to do a 2 or 4 week raw meat experiment. So I'm not going to cook anything for a while. It's going to be interesting. Hopefully I don't get food poisoning. So if you see raw carnivore experiment day 1, and then I never post a video again, you know what's happened to me. The raw meat might have got me. Just kidding. I'm not losing to some raw meat. Under no circumstances will I be getting food poisoning from it. Now, I don't even actually know if it is like safe to eat just random raw meat from the supermarket, but a few people online have assured me that it is. So, oh well, it'll be interesting anyway. Good news, the bacon does taste good. Okay, let's do a quick little check. How we looking? Oh, never been better. Now, this is the most important part. If I can open it. All right. Beautifully sliced piece of cheese. Now, it's a pretty big piece, so we only need half of it. That on there like that. Bacon on top. Now, this is what they don't teach you. Get a bit of water in the pan, right, on the side of it. Then everything steams up. I put way too much water in, by the way. Don't do what I did. Everything steams up and the cheese melts beautifully into it. Boom. Sorted. That is a masterpiece, if I don't mind saying so myself. Look at that right there. Absolutely sensational. Couple burger patties, nice lamb chop. You just don't beat it. Now, I got a question for you lot. Whenever I do this, everyone gets mad at me, right? I don't understand what the problem with that is. It gets the stuff off the bottom, so then when I go wash it later, it's not a nightmare. It doesn't seem to be damaging the pan. I'm not too sure why you wouldn't do it, but anyway. Meal number 1, sensational. See you lot back for meal number 2. Alrighty, we're back for meal number 2. Now, I was going to cook up one of my new signature dishes. However, I really feel like a steak, so I'm going to save that for meal number 3. As you can see, Beautiful chuck steak. So we're gonna get that on in just a sec. Now you might be thinking, Max, why are you dressed so sharp to cook a steak? You know, Ralph Lauren polo, dress pants, dress shoes. What's the need for all of this? Well, it's very simple. Every single week, I'm ridiculed in the comments about my steak cooking ability. So today, taking it very serious, in my finest outfit, full concentration, I'm about to make the perfect steak. No, I'm just joking, I just went out. But the premise remains the same. I am serious about this one. There will not be a single comment critiquing my ability. This is going to be the best steak you've ever seen in your life. Now, last time I used a splatter guard. A lot of people were saying, Max, stop using a lid, you're steaming your steaks, use a splatter guard instead. But all that happened was the splatter guard did nothing. So here I was standing here getting splattered the whole time. So essentially, I fell for the marketing propaganda, you know, referred to me by you guys, by the way. Who told me to use a splatter guard? They don't even work. So today, no lid, no splatter guard, just a pan and a steak. Let's see how it goes. Righto, nice close-up angle of it, so we can all see this. Hang on, there we go. So that way we can all see the sheer quality of the steak. Oh, look at that, perfect. Water bouncing around everywhere. That's another one of those things they don't teach you, you know? Chuck the water on the pan, if it bounces around, it's ready. Tallow on. Right, now this should not be too hard. All I have to do is flip it once. To tell you the truth, in hindsight, I don't know how I managed to mess up cooking steak so many times. All you gotta do is make the pan hot enough and then flip it, but, you know, somehow I've botched it. To be fair, it was mainly eggs that I botched, but anyway. Look at that. Sensational. I gotta say, ditching the lid, whoever said that, well, there's about 50 comments saying that, to be fair, but it was a great idea. So thank you to you 50 people who told me to remove the lid. Alrighty. Alrighty. Now wait, let me get in shot. I think I'm in shot. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Nice and seared on the outside. That right there, 550 gram chuck steak. Beautiful. See you lot for meal number 3. Alrighty, back for final meal of the day. This one's in 2 parts because I can't fit it all in one pan and I can't bother doing 2 dishes. Just got back from the gym, put in a stint on the assault bike, so a little bit sweaty, but I'm hungry, so no time to shower in between. Now for this meal, we've got some lamb. What's this thing called? Leg steak, lamb leg steak. I'm curious, in whatever country you're from, do you have lamb? Because apparently it's not available around the world. So yeah, let me know down below. All right, gonna change things up a bit of butter for this one. The lamb looks pretty good. Not gonna lie, could have seared that a bit better, but I'm not fussy. Boom. Bit of steak too. Very lean looking rump steak actually, but that is 250 grams of rump steak as well. Is rump steak a thing in America? I never hear Americans talking about rump steak. Maybe it's got another name or something, but yeah, I don't know. Is it? It's very popular in New Zealand, but I don't know about America. Not gonna lie, probably not the best searing of a steak I've ever done, but I'm in a rush. It's still gonna taste great, so sorted. Sensational. Meal number 3, lamb, steak, eggs. So anyway, yeah, that's what I eat in a day on the carnivore diet. Now, I'm sure there's going to be many people who are like, why on earth do you only eat meat? So in this video here, I break down all the reasons that we know that a carnivore diet is the proper human diet.